Hi Spice Fam, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be showing you how I make red and pink velvet cakes, the perfect dessert you can add to your special Valentine's Day menu if you are into celebrating Valentine's Day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, put on your post notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Let's get into this video. We are first going to start off with our red velvet cake, and here I have some buttermilk, some cocoa powder, and the list of ingredients will be in the description box below. Some baking soda, white sugar, we have here some red food coloring, we have an egg, we also have here some vinegar, white vinegar, some flavorless oil, which is like vegetable oil, and of course we need flour. So we are going to start off first by mixing together our egg and our sugar. So let's go. So I'm using my stand mixer today, and of course the whisk attachment. So I'm going to go in with my egg. So I'm just going to pour that in like so. And I'm going to follow up with my white sugar. And again, you want to make sure that everything is at room temperature. And we are going to whisk this until it's nice and fluffy white in color, or pale in color I should say. And I will show you that as well. So let's go. So I have it on medium speed. And then once it's nice and fluffy, I will come back to show you. So far this is what it's looking like. It's really getting there, and as I said, we want to keep a close eye on it. We want to make sure that it's white or pale, or should be pale yellow and fluffy in texture. So it's almost there, and I would say for about 5 or so minutes, and after that time it should be quite fine. So I will give it about a couple more minutes, and then I will come back to show you. So it's done, and this is what you are looking for. You see how frothy it is. So let's just do it like so. This is what you are looking for. Look how pale it is in color. And of course you can do the normal mixing together just to make sure that it's well incorporated. You don't want to overmix as usual, or else you will have a very tough cake. So next we are going to set that aside for the time being, and I am going to show you the next step. So here is the flour. Next we are going to add in the cocoa powder, and we are also going to be adding in our baking soda and a pinch of salt as well. The salt basically helps to balance off the flavor and also to add flavor to your cake, so you don't want to skip that. And then once all of these have been added, give that a really good mix. So I'm just going to whisk it like so. And this is our mixture. So here I have my oil, and to my oil I'm just going to add in a couple drops And then I'm going in with half of the buttermilk, like so. Ooh, look at the color. So you want to do this until it's all combined together. And then you want to end with the flour. So the last of the buttermilk and then the last of the flour. And then we give that a really good mix. I'm going to increase the speed. Let's go. Just to make sure that it's mixed like that. So what I like to do is to, uh, once it's incorporated, I like to take my spatula and simply go in and fold so that whatever was not properly incorporated into the mix, the flour and so forth, then it's there. You don't want to mix your batter, as I would have said in times previously, simply because you would get a very tough cake. So the next step is for us to place this into a lightly grease and flour pan, and I will show you that as well. So here is a 6-inch pan that I greased and floured, as I would have mentioned. And next I am going to pour my batter into the pan. So once I would have done that, I'm going to gently tap it onto the countertop simply to release the air bubbles so that, we don't have any air bubbles in there and so forth. So be sure that you remove every ounce of the cake from the bowl. That's what I'm doing because you don't want to be wasting stuff. So yeah. Next, once we would have tapped it really well, we are going to place it into our preheated oven at 350 degrees for about roughly 30 to 35 minutes. So we are going to be making the pink velvet cake now. Now the ingredients are pretty much the same with the exception that I'm only using an egg white instead of the whole egg, and that is for me to get a more vibrant pink color. And then of course I'm using the pink velvet for gel coloring, and I'm not adding in any cocoa powder. All right, so that's the only difference. So let's go. So I'm going to start off by prepping the flavorless oil with the other ingredients. So here I have some um, vinegar, white vinegar, and I'm adding it in some white vanilla extract, and then I'm going in with my pink food coloring. So I'm just going to add a few drops in here. All right, and then I'm just going to take a fork and just kind of mix it in a little bit. And of course the color will come through once we add it to the egg mixture, which we will be doing shortly. So as I said, pretty much it's the same. I'm just going to speed through the rest until we reach the part of me adding in, about to put it into the pan. Sorry. Yeah, let's go. So here is the second 6-inch pan, and as I said, you want to ensure that you grease it and with some butter as well as flour it. So look at this lovely pink color. I am now just simply placing all of the uh, pink velvet batter into the pan, and as I have mentioned before, you want to make sure that you get everything out of your mixing bowl. We are not wasting anything. So once that is done, simply tap it again, as I said, to release the air bubbles. And we are next going to place it into our preheated oven. Just remember to look out for your cakes because different ovens varies in terms of heat. Here are our cakes. This is the red velvet cake that is finished, and as you'd have seen, it was almost ready when I did put in the pink velvet one. We're going to allow it to cool in the pan, and I'll come back to show you the rest. So here is the pink velvet cake all done as well. I'm going to allow them both to cool in the pan for about 10 minutes and then place them onto a cooling rack to finish cooling, as well as put them in plastic wrap and put them in my fridge until I'm ready for them. So until then, I'll see you in the next clip. So here are my velvet cakes. They are both pink and red, and I did a coating or a simple crumb coat of cream cheese frosting that I made earlier. Buttercream frosting can be used as well, which is more stable. But the perfect frosting for this kinds of cake is cream cheese frosting. I did add in some of the crumbs from cutting or leveling off the top of the cakes, so that's why it looks the way it does. This is not by far perfect frosted cake. Cream cheese frosted cake are usually kind of messy. So yes, I really do hope that you did enjoy today's video. It's actually the perfect dessert for your Valentine day coming up if you celebrate Valentine, as well as the fact if you have a special dinner plan home, it's the perfect dessert. And of course, you can add some vanilla ice cream or chocolate ice cream to the plate as well. I really do hope that you did enjoy today's video. Comment, let us know in the description box below, as well as don't forget to subscribe, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.